Hi guys, this is Kate with Highlights Along the Way, and I am in my son's bedroom right now because he has better light than my bathroom, and I'm going to try to show you how I use my Tyme curling iron. It can actually be used as a straightener also, but I really like how to use it as a curling iron. It is really cool once you learn how to use it. Now, it definitely has a learning curve. The cool thing about Tyme is once you buy one, part of the fee for the curling iron is a one-on-one Skype session. So they'll teach you how to use it. Even still, I know there are people that want to watch a video. So we actually set up 2 cameras so that you can see kind of over my shoulder how I'm doing it, and also how it looks in the mirror, because a lot of the videos that I watched, you were watching someone else do it as a mirror image, and what really worked for me is understanding it, kind of looking over the shoulder. So that's what I'm trying to do here, and I'm just gonna curl my hair. Most important part to remember is that see, this is what the Tyme looks like. And see, this is just the regular color. And this is, there's 2 darker lines. These darker lines need to always be facing facing you when you start to do your curling. And then you flip it out, and you'll see how that works. And you get really cute kind of beach wavy curls. I like to start my curls about here. They get a little too corkscrewy and, weird if I start right at the root. So I always start kind of right about here and cheek level. And I've already done a little bit of what's underneath, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do the top layer, and we're just going to videotape it. So you first take the 2 sides here, and however much hair you want. Now the plates only go to here, so it's best to try to keep your hair starting kind of, towards the middle there, or in the middle, towards the top to the middle. So it's really easy for them to fall out, I have found. So you put it in with the darker brown facing, and then you flip it out like this. I'm doing this a lot slower because I'm trying to show you. See that pretty little curl? So fast. So fast. And I've had people ask me, is this the same? Just kind of pull it a bit at an angle. I've had people ask me, look at that. I've had people ask me, what's the difference between this, a Tyme, and, just straightening with a curling, or excuse me, curling with a straightening iron. And in the beginning, I would have said not much. Now that I know how to use it, it just is so much more consistent. The curls are so much better. It's faster. And the only thing that's weird about this is that it doesn't have a heat setting. It's just all one setting, which I thought was a little unusual. But I feel like you kind of just learn what setting you need it to be at for your hair. Certain hair is going to need just a little bit longer on the pull. My hair tends to hold curl pretty easily, so I don't need a whole lot of time on it. That might have been too low. No, it worked. Now, the other side, hide this camera, is a little bit trickier until you get to know how to use it. So you have to go over your head like this, and again with these brown pleats facing your head. You put it in, and again you flip it, and you just pull forward and kind of do a little flippy flip of it. Again, over. And again, I don't like to start it right at the root of the hair. I just feel like that gets a little silly looking. And I'm actually curling it all the way to the end more to show for an example this time. I typically actually will let it out a little before the end so that it's not like that perfect curl all the way at the end. I kind of like it a little more, I don't know, I don't like that little spring at the end all the time, sometimes. But I like to have more of like a beachy wave usually, and you can achieve that by just like any curling iron, where you leave that last part out. So you just don't do the last part of the run there at the end, or you do it slower. I mean, excuse me, you do it faster at the very end. Will lessen that curl as well. But sorry, thinking while I curl here. But I feel like to show you how it works, I feel like I should take it all the way to the end. But just know there's like a lot of different options that you can do. Like, look at that bouncy little curl. And this, my hair holds curl pretty well, just in the effort of full disclosure. But I feel like the curl, when using this, seems to hold better. And I've noticed it with my daughter's hair, which is much softer than mine. Hers held the entire day, and she even just kind of went to bed and slept on it. And when she woke up the next day, she still had curl. Looks like I got most of that. Now I'm going to do the top. Of course, I didn't bring a brush in here, but so again, on the top, I don't start right at the root. That's just a personal decision. You certainly can, but again, you have the brown plates facing in. You twist it out, and then ta-da! I do think it's a great tool. See, look, it's like almost too bouncy. But you can of course brush out any curl. I've only had this got it about a month ago, and I was really intimidated by it the first couple weeks, and I barely even touched it. I don't know. I was just scared to try to learn how to use it. I don't know what my problem was. And then I tried to use it once, and just kind of winging it, like watched a couple YouTube videos, and was like, whatever, I don't get it, I'm not sure how this works. And then I remember that they had a Skype option to use it, or to learn how to use it, like with, you know, one of the, like a professional. And I was like, okay, you know, maybe I'll take advantage of that. And it really did help to have someone help walk you through it and see like the way that you're doing it and what exactly are you doing wrong. Because when I started using it, and someone who might have already bought one and is watching this, when I was doing it, I was mostly, all I was getting was, I was basically just straightening my hair. That's all that was happening with it. And I was like, that's, you know, like straightening, and then there'd be like a little curl at the end. And I was like, what am I doing wrong here? I know I've seen it work in other people's videos. So, see, it's, and this could certainly be made more bouncy, like if I wanted it to be. I just like to start it, you know, lower, and just give it a little bit of a wave. And then once again on this side, hi again this side. Ta-da, perfect. twist and pull. They'll tell you, depending on like how straight you pull it, you'll get a lesser curl. So, which is not exactly what I wanted. So, go back again. And go straight and out. See, that gets a little bit more. But again, I mean, you could corkscrew these curls if you really wanted to. Just trying to show you the technique here with and pull. See? So cute little waves. Now that I understand how the thing works, I can do this. I can do my whole head in 15 minutes, maybe less. And it used to take me much, much longer. I didn't get a curl that I really particularly liked. I think this does a more, I don't know if I'd say consistent, but certainly just more the style of curl that I want. Of course, the back side is where it starts to get the most tricky. That's with any curling iron or straightening iron. Over the top. Oops, and look a little bit towards the end of the grate there. Because I don't have my, you know, usually at this point I will get like a three-way mirror. I'm not doing this in my bathroom like I typically do, so I'm not seeing exactly the last pieces in the back here, so you're just going to have to imagine that. If you're looking at like a glaring spot that I missed, just know that, you know, just like anyone, I typically do this in the bathroom and typically have a three-way mirror, and I would check it and grab those last little pieces that I've missed. But as you can see, it does great curls. I think this whole video, all in all, and I've even edited out a few spots, took about 15 minutes. And this will hold all day. My hair, it will hold all day. You have to start with straight hair. My hair, unfortunately, is not naturally straight, so I have to straighten it first. But I don't have to straighten it perfectly because I'm going to be curling it. But anyway, that's the Tyme Iron. And you turn it off, unplug it, obviously. But it also comes with this cool little case here. So I travel a lot, and I'm always like bringing towels or whatever to like wrap it up in. But this is like completely safe to just pop it in there immediately and wrap it up. And you can put it back in your suitcase or back in your drawer. And anyway, that's how I use a Tyme Iron. I do have an affiliate link on my blog. It costs you the same amount. And if you are interested, I am more than happy to answer any questions in the comment section here on YouTube or on my blog itself. And I would just love to help you learn to use it if you already have one. And I hope this was helpful if you were considering purchasing one. Thanks to the people at Tyme for sending me one to give it a try. And I will talk with you later. Bye.